Okay, so if you've been following today's videos, apparently the actress in the Back to the Future prophecy, who would be a resemblance of Mary from Egypt, who we know as Patrica. I really don't want to mention names too much, but she actually resembles Susan from the apocryphal editions of Daniel. The story of Susanna. I know this firsthand because these are the times we're living in. We're living in, it says in the book of 2nd Esdras that our patriarchs and matriarchs and the people of the Bible, what they actually look like will be known to us in the last days. We read of in the Nag Hammadi scriptures that because of the physical reality we live in, a copy upon a copy upon a copy upon a copy, slowly ascending, that we could see copies and copies of people transcending time. The epistle of Jeremiah, again, we could see this in. So this is the case with Susanna from the apocryphal editions of Daniel. So this actress looks like Susanna. I know because I personally went to Hebrew school with one of the copies of Susanna. So I started looking and I'm like, okay, I guess the story of Susanna is the story of Mary from Egypt, who we know as Patrica today, okay? So is that true? Can we see Patricia's story in the history of Susanna? And of course, all we have to do is look up the meaning of the names and we could see exactly yes. We could see Patricia's story directly on the paragraph we see on your screen if you know her background and home life. So there dwelt a man in Babylon. Babylon means confusion. Okay. His name was Joachim. So Joachim is Susanna's father. I think God is my strength or something, or a derivative from Jehovah. And he took a wife whose name was Susanna. Okay, so that's Susanna's husband. Now, Susanna means lily, like a flower in the field. And the daughter of Helkias. So that means Helkias is a coppersmith. So basically, Susanna, or Mary from Egypt, as we know as Patrica, would be a virtuous woman who came from God but lives in Babylon, which means confusion. So yes, it all fits perfectly. Her parents were righteous and taught their daughter according to the law of Moses. Now, the law of Moses is the older law, and that basically means the laws of society. Now, Joachim was a great rich man, right? The husband of Susanna, pretty much Jesus. He was a great rich man and had a fair garden joining onto his house. So, yes, Patrica is brought into Messiah's life, and there's a fair garden in that story. Of course, I mean, that whole story is a fair garden adjoining to that house. And to him resorted the Jews. The Jews are those who are in the faith, because he was more honorable than all others. So, really amazing, because that tells us that Susanna's life in Babylon, the people in her life weren't necessarily honorable. So, if you have the eyes to see, if you know, Patrica, I don't like using names, but if you know her life, we see her in the story of Susanna. This is why Susanna played who would be Mary of Egypt in the Back to the Future prophecy. Excuse me, they won't let me talk. So, really amazing. Just wanted to share that if you could comprehend what I'm saying. Okay, God bless you.